What is up, Nina Nation? So today the sun is out, as you can clearly see, and the weather in Columbus is starting to change, I guess. It's still very much hot on this side of Georgia. I really can't wait for fall because I'm actually really sick and tired of being hot. It's starting to become really aggravating. But today I am going to talk to y'all about a couple of current events that I see going on TikTok right now. So I thought what would be better than to get an opinionated report from me about the stuff that we're seeing on our phones. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the Diddy stuff, and then I'm going to talk about the Power series, since I've been seeing that all over Facebook. Let me tell y'all something. If you watch Power, please don't get on Facebook and tell us what happened, spilling all the beans, because every time the episode comes out and I open up my Facebook app, I knew Monet died before I even watched the episode. Like, y'all just ruined it for me. Can y'all please stop doing that? I really, really, really appreciate it. But we're also going to talk about the event that went on over the weekend. And yes, so I am going to go over to the campus. I'm going to find a little cozy place to sit down. And we're just going to get into talking about some of these topics. And feel free to drop your opinions in the comments. This is just an opinion video. There's nothing to it. I'm not a gossip blogger, reporter, or anything, but I just wanted to talk to y'all because we can talk about whatever we want to. So yeah. So y'all, we have found a place to sit down. Yes, we did. So we are going to get into a couple of topics actually, because why not? So we're going to talk about a couple of current events that's going on, because every time I get on Instagram, all I see is no Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy. They always talking about no Diddy. So what's the tea, y'all? What's tea? So I have my little opinions on how I feel about the situation, and then, you know, you guys can tell me how y'all feel about the situation. But so let me start off by saying that I feel a little bit off about the whole Diddy situation in general. But I feel more so off about when they start talking about the stuff about underage girls being involved. Now, me personally, if you ask me, I feel like a lot of them little girls used to want to be in the scene and in the crowd, and they used to go to the parties knowing damn well that they shouldn't have been. And because there was a lot of drugs and all that other stuff going on at the time, I feel like that's why nobody was really paying attention to nobody was really paying attention to how old this person was. And back then, like, nobody really asked you about your age. I'm not gonna lie to you. We have all heard about the arrest and the 1,000 bottles of baby oil, but if we're being honest, like, we can't sit and act like that's, like, they haven't been doing that stuff since the beginning of time. Like, really, this is nothing new. Like, we already knew about the after parties after the after parties. Like, there's not like there hasn't been documentaries about this very thing that we're talking about right now. I just think that now, because it's brought to the forefront, everybody wants to come out with their stories, like, just out of nowhere. Like, I was literally on TikTok yesterday night, and there was some girl basically explaining how when she was 14, 15 years old, she used to actively be at the Diddy parties, but she kept saying that she was kind of held against her will, which I just kind of feel like, how are you constantly held against your will? Like, you're not, like, you can't leave. Like, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. And then you doing drugs. So you're doing drugs against your will too. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's two sides to everything. I feel like, who cares if this man want to have 1,000 freak offs? Who cares? Like, that's what he wants to do. When did that become illegal? The only thing that I can say is a problem is the underaged girls. Even the whole gay thing, like, if that's what he is, let him be gay. So what? Let the man be gay. Because every time when somebody say they gay or something, it's always a problem. Let that man be gay if that's what he want to be. This type of stuff been going on for years, so why is everybody making a big deal about it? Is it because the feds finally came for him, and now somebody who has built themselves up to be a business mogul is finally getting blasted and basically broken down into nothing, really? Because now, I mean, his image has been completely tainted. There's like nothing you can do to come back from what has been going on with him. So I don't know. I feel like people are opportunists, and I feel like a lot of people took the opportunity to say something about this man, but I also feel like people of power do abuse it. So I'm not defending in no type of way, but let me say this disclaimer. Hold on, let me back up. This channel is not for gossip. I am not a blogger. I am not a gossiper. I am not doing any of that because, one, I don't care. I'm not gonna hold you. But I decided to talk about the situation because every time I get on my phone, it's no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? What he did to Cassie in that video was very suspect. And if you ask me, that video been out. People been knew that. It's just because everything that he's done has been brought to the forefront, and whoever he pissed off in this last year has really been on some, like, I'm about to really violate you. And I really think that's what's been going on. There are two sides playing against the middle because Cassie left Ryan Leslie to basically further her career while being with Diddy, or further her career by being with Diddy. And at the end of the day, you can call it what you want to call it, but that's still a form of selling your soul. Her getting her ass beat was a part of that, and that's just pretty much what you call it. That's kind of how I see it. I'm not saying abuse is okay. That's not what I'm saying. Don't try to go in the comments and twist my words, because that's not what I said. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's right, but how do you think Ryan Leslie felt? He obviously made enemies with somebody very powerful, and he obviously made somebody very upset and made enemies with somebody very powerful. Obviously, he got kicked out of the Billionaire Boys Club. I really do not like doing videos like this because nobody is perfect, and he could be clowned just as well as anybody else could be clowned for doing the same thing. So I want you to drop in the comments and tell me what do you think? What do you think? Like, how do you feel about the situation? I feel like my commentary on it is that they should be more so focused about the underage girls that they're talking about he was dealing with. But then again, it's like, a lot of females are opportunists also. They probably just saying that just to be saying that because everybody's saying it. But I feel like if that is the case, though, they should really look more into the underage females being abused or touched in ways that they didn't want to be touched, rather than his gay activity, because who cares, really? This past weekend in Atlanta was the annual Queen's Day party, and half of New York was here partying in Midtown. Club Domain, if I believe. I was trying to do my best to get out there, but I couldn't make it, and obviously, I wasn't going to miss class. Girl, get over here. But I'm not messing up school for nothing. So this is another thing that I wanted to ask y'all. Why do you think all the music executives are retiring? Why do you think that? Do you think that it's because music isn't selling the way it used to sell? Or what do you guys think will happen to music now that the record companies are basically winding down to little to nothing? What do you think? I really want to know what you think about that. And while you're at it, can you drop your favorite song in the comment from 2024? I want to know, what was your favorite song of 2024? I want to know. And also, okay, so what did we talk about? We talked about the Diddy thing, no Diddy. We talked about power. Did we talk about power? Y'all, and last but not least, let's get into this power episode, power ghost episode. So I do watch Force, and I do watch The Shy, and I do watch a lot of other shows that are on Stars, but today we are talking about Power Ghost. So boom. Let's just address the elephant in the room right now. Auntie Monet. Ah! Mary J. Blige, Miss Mary, Auntie Mary. They let you go. I'm not gonna lie. She came out busting like Cleo. She really was in Set It Off. Like, they really did the whole Set It Off scene right there, because honestly, the main thing that I really felt bad about was Kane, because the way that the writers kind of broadcasted their relationship in the last episode, well, yeah, that last episode, and just over the course of the entire Ghost series, the relationship between Kane and Monet was just rocky. That wasn't really the ideal relationship that you would have between a parent and a child, to be honest. But I feel like it was significant. Her death was significant in the way that it happened, because it was just the way that he was just tied to the chair, and he couldn't do anything to help her. He couldn't get up, save her, block her from the bullets. He couldn't do anything. And before she even turned that corner, she already knew in her mind, like, today is the day. Like, I'm about to go out, and if I'm going out, I'm going out behind one of my kids. And she did say that. So much respect to Monet, but I thought that was really sad. Shout out to the writers, though. I think her name was Courtney Kemp, I believe. Shout out to her. Now, do I feel like they could have did anything differently in the episode? Maybe. I mean, they probably should have waited to, like, split up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just kind of all split up. No, matter of fact, not even. They should have, Monet, she should have never went into the room by herself. She's not made of steel. I don't know why they wrote it like that. I kind of thought that they were going to kill Monet off in a way where she was set up or something, you know. That's kind of what I thought. Like, that's what I thought, because I always knew that they were going to kill Monet off, because I mean, who else was they really gonna, you know what I'm saying? But y'all, you want to know what caught me off guard? Effie and her white mama. That really threw me off, because I was just like, what is to it, for real? But you know, like, out of all the years of watching Power, we never seen Effie's family at all. So y'all know, out of all this time from watching Power, we have never seen Effie's family. And I just thought that the way, honestly, from the way that her mom is, and like just off of that little short scene, I could kind of see why Effie acts the way that she does act. We're gonna go back a couple of episodes. I really just couldn't, like, really get down or understand why Diana felt bad for killing that lady after she kicked the baby out of her stomach. Okay, how you gonna go to do something to somebody like that and then regret it? Like, you cannot regret it. It's either you're gonna go ahead and do that and make your final decision that that's what you're going to do. But then she realized that the lady had a baby, and the lady kicked the baby out of her belly, and then it was just, oh my god, it's just so much stuff that happened between. Like, this season was great. I really personally feel like the season was really great. Shout out to the writers. So I really can't wait to see, like, more that comes out of that show, because when I tell y'all, that really is one of my favorite shows. Brayden been losing me with the coke. I'm sorry, he just been losing me in general. Like, he obviously is not meant to be in the life, because he just does a lot of dumb shit, like, just straight up. But one thing I can't say though is that Brayden is always there for Tariq though. I can't say that. Yeah, but I can't wait to see, like, what they have more. I can't wait to see the following episodes to come, and if there's gonna be a season 5, I really hope so, to be honest. But they said that season 4 was gonna be the last season. I don't know, what y'all think? You think they're gonna end it like that or what? So, Nina Nation, if you have made it this far in the video, subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment on this video, and I need some more female engagement on this page. If you're a girl and you're seeing this video, if you're a girl and you don't even and you're not even watching my whole video, you can at least just drop a flower. It could be from anybody. Everybody and anybody is welcome. Everybody and anybody is welcome. I'm also still accepting donations for this camera that I'm trying to purchase. Somebody in my film class told me to do a GoFundMe for my camera. Let me know if I should do a GoFundMe. Let me know if I should continue putting my Cash App in my description, which I will put it in which I will put it in the description, so that if you guys wanted to donate $1 towards my cause for this camera, I would highly appreciate it, and I highly appreciate you. Shout out to the people who have sent me $1, $5 here, $4 here. I absolutely appreciate you. You guys will see everything that I have going on. I highly appreciate you. Hugs and kisses to all of you, and I will see you in the next video. Y'all, I forgot to say one more thing. Shout out to Rich Homie Quan. My new awesome. Ain't no telling he'll do for the paper. Ain't no telling. I don't know what he said. I'm a smooth operator. I drop top of my. I'm trying to make you feel some type of way. That cause I'm right and make you feel some type of way. Easy cause my homies, you feel some type of way. Some type of way, make you feel some type of way. Cause you wanna but me, don't even feel some type of way. Alright. I'm done though. That's all I wanted to say. Bye.